It's a tight fit in here. Okay, we got coffee, but they brought it out not through the window, so I didn't film it. So I'm letting you know I got coffee. Also, if my aunt and uncle are watching this and borrowed this car, I am filming stopped. I'm not currently moving, aside from that one shot that I was doing like 30 miles an hour to show the little heads-up display. But that's it. Light is green. I'm turning the camera off. Don't get mad at me if you guys end up watching this. Well, they have the kit. Do they have just the camera?
Sure, good morning.
Okay, testing the, what is this, the 14-35 f4, seeing how the image stabilization is compared to my old EF 16-35, because I think this has more stops of EF. We have digital IS on, walking around the store, just seeing what it's like. Now I'm gonna do a test of not facing me. This is testing my old 16-35 f4, seeing what the IS is like. Exact same rotation, walking around the store. Not entirely sure there's gonna be a huge difference. I will say this lens is about, I wanna say 1.5 pounds lighter, so definitely feel it in my arm, which is a huge difference. Okay, now I'm gonna turn around and do the test of not facing my face. Okay, I went into that store to see if they had the R7. They didn't. They only have the kit one, which is the one most places have. And then I tested out the RF 14-35, which is some of the footage you just watched. And I was actually gonna buy it because I played back the footage on my camera and I was like, man, the image stabilization on this is night and day difference for daily vlogging. I actually don't shoot on my camera very often for daily stuff walking around because it's just too bouncy. The stabilization is just not good enough. And I'm pretty sure that 14-35 is way better. I will know once I look at it on a computer. But anyways, I was gonna buy the lens since there's a deal going on, Canon savings, whatever. But not only is it the last lens they have, so it's the one on display, meaning the one I tested out, meaning the one other people possibly test out, which is probably fine, but all their sales are final, meaning as soon as I purchase it, I can't walk back in the store and be like, hey, something was wrong with it, something was messed up, or I changed my mind, because normally what I wanted to do was buy it, go home, watch a few videos, test out a few things, and then make the final decision. And the fact that all their sales were final, I don't have that option. So I just didn't end up buying it. I did end up buying a camera strap because I haven't used one in years. And when we go walk around Vegas, I thought, where am I gonna put this when I'm just walking around instead of having to grip the camera the entire time? You know, that's the entire point of a camera strap, which I know is very elementary to most of you, but I haven't used one in years because I don't normally need one. So I bought one. It's pretty nice. I mean, I've used Peak Design camera straps. I did a review on one like 10 years ago, actually, when they were a first company. Anyways, so that's what we did. That's all we got. I was gonna buy the lens. I'm probably still gonna buy the lens. I mean, man, is it light. It is a night and day difference holding it out, trying to vlog on it. But I want to look up a few things like sunburst patterns, which are really important for my work and landscapes. I also want to look at the vignetting. I'm not worried about the 14-16 area because I don't normally shoot in that anyways, comparing it to my current lens. Then I need to look up how much this lens is worth so that I can recoup the cost, because again, I can't really afford to buy another lens. The only reason I can afford to buy the R7 is because I'm going to sell the Fuji X-T4 for hopefully basically the exact cost of the R7. Anyways, gonna get back, head back, get some work done, and that's a little bit of the photo adventure today. Stay tuned for more stuff. Either gonna shoot tonight or go hang out with my cousins and get into random stuff. So See you soon. Hey, pardon the interruption. I just wanted to say thank you for all the support recently. And if you wanted to support me in more ways than liking or subscribing to this channel, there's a little link down below where you can find lots of ways to do that. You can look at my print store, buy a print and put it on your wall. You can get a calendar. Holidays are coming up. It makes a great gift. It has 12 images taken around the world with little QR codes. So if you were to gift that to somebody, they can even look up how those images are taken in the videos that apply to those images. Or you can even check out my Patreon where you can do things like sign up to get my live location-ish. You can get on-screen credit at the end of these videos and see some of my raw edits, or you can even get a postcard once a month. So check that out down below. I really appreciate it. And if none of that stuff you can do, maybe just sharing this video with people in your family or friends that would be into travel or photography. Anyways, let's get back to the video. Okay, yeah, we're going. All right. All right, so now that the cats are fed, it's time for me to go get some food, maybe go see some more of my family, and see if I go to shoot nightlife tonight. Doubtful, but it could happen. Spooky. Here we go. Well, if the jacket and the trees aren't any indication, I'm not in Vegas anymore, so I have bad news. Well, it's not really that bad, but it might be, you know, I feel bad because I spent multiple episodes saying we were gonna go shoot some nightlife. And I even bought one second. I even bought this camera strap for us to go shoot some nightlife so that I could walk around and, you know, do what normal people do, considering I've literally never put a camera strap on my R5. But that didn't happen. Two reasons. One, I went to my family's house, I hung out, spent time with them, and I really just didn't have the energy to go shoot nightlife. And I went back and I put a ton of time into my iPhone video, among many other things. And I just really focused on that. But mainly it's that Vegas just isn't me. It's weird. Oh, we're getting darker here. We need to, sun is about to go behind this mountain. Yeah, so Vegas just isn't me. I've literally never been drunk my entire life. Not once. So I don't drink. And I attended parties, but I would never say that I was a partier, if that's not any indication by the drinking thing. I don't really watch any sports. And I don't really gamble at all, unless the only time I've ever really gambled was when my friends visited Vegas last New Year's, and we all just got together and I gambled with them because it was a social thing to do, and it was fun. That to me is fun, but I have no inclination to gamble on a normal basis. So my drive was to go shoot, kind of branch out, shoot a little bit of the nightlife, try to capture things that I wouldn't normally capture. And just, you know, have fun. But I was so busy with other stuff and I just prioritized hanging out with family that I didn't do it. So I would like to formally apologize to everyone watching that may have been waiting for that just to see what it was. Sorry. But I am back in Colorado. I landed last night and currently sitting at the park in Boulder. 𝐒𝐤𝐚𝐫, I think is how you pronounce it, but please don't quote me on it. And yeah, we're back in Colorado. I think I'm gonna shoot here, right here in Boulder. Just a bit ago, right before I came to the park, all the trees are, as you can tell, there's a little bit of color behind me, but let me see if I can find a tree. There's a lot of trees around town that are changing color, and I've been finding some abstract or more intimate scenes that I really think we could spend the day shooting. So I think that's what we're gonna do tomorrow or the next day. So stay tuned for that. I promise we'll actually shoot, because this is definitely more my scene. And I'm, again, sorry. But anyways, if you end up liking this video, please like it. If you wanna subscribe, please do that. And what the hell am I gonna do with this camera strap? I guess I could use it, maybe give it away. I mean, I bought it from the place that was all sales are final, so I don't know. Maybe I'll end up using it. Who knows? See you tomorrow. Later. All right, if you're still here, just 3 minutes after filming that little thing and saying goodbye, I came over here to photograph this tree as the sun set right behind the peak right there. Got a nice little sunburst, just something fun to capture here at the end of the day. Obviously there's cars in the shot, but I really like the way the light was hitting this tree right here with the leaves. And I think there's a lot of potential just around Boulder here in the next day or two with how the color is on some of these trees. Absolutely gorgeous, so stick around for that. I promise we will shoot stuff. No nightlife in Vegas, just more colorful trees and some beautiful sunsets. Okay, for real this time, later.